Taylor's ass. I'm gonna kick your ass. The Rock walked out of WrestleMania, the people's champ.
So why don't you go back to Calgary and take some more gas?
Hey everybody, welcome again to another week of Pro Wrestling Weekly. I'm the champ, John Potok, your role model, Rick Lieb, and BS Bo Smyrno. I'd like to thank you for joining us again this week.
You know what, John? Before we even get started, I just want to say one thing, all right? I think, you calling me the role model, Rick Lieb, and everything is, just fine and dandy, but that's stating the obvious. I think what we need to do is start saying, and over here is the man men idolize and women fantasize, the man that you want to be and women want to see, the man that makes all you guys on the panel sick when I steal your chicks, 180 pounds of twisted steel and sheer sex appeal. That's what you need to start introducing me as, because it's true.
How much was that weight again?
Hey.
130 pounds?
Oh.
Anyway,
Sheer mass.
like I said, once again, if you want to give us a call, in Akron, you can give us a call at 677-0029. In Cleveland, it's 521-3529. Let's knock out the emails. As always, we're ready for your comments, news, views, whatever you guys want to email us about. If you want to email me, you can do that at pwweekly29. Your role model, you can email him at erolemodel, and both of those are at americaonline.com. If you want to email BS Bo Smyrno, you can do that at moneyman99 at acninc.net. Just drop us a couple lines. Let us know.
Now, is he the money man because he's the boss's son? Is that how he became the money man?
That's a good question.
Oh, man.
What do you got to say about that, BS?
No comment at this time, champ.
All right.
But we know the truth around here.
Hey, we got a big show. We got a lot of big news. Of
Thank
course,
you.
today, later on in the show, we're going to reveal to you who we have a little inside scoop on who the higher power is. I know there's a lot of things that you see on the internet and a lot of rumors out there who it could be, and we have a feeling that we have the right one, and we'll explain why later in the show.
Yep, and John said he's willing to bet his testicular fortitude on this one, so we're going to take him up on it.
All right. Anyway, also we got some other news coming out of Overtime Sports next week. Everybody out there in Ravenna, Overtime Sports. It's brought to you by Overtime Sporting Goods, Repair That Glass, New World Wrestling Club, and of course, Pro Wrestling Weekly. We're all sponsoring next week, June 13th, 1 to 3 p.m. That's next Sunday in Ravenna, Overtime Sports. D'Lo Brown will be out there live signing autographs. Superstar, WWF superstar D'Lo Brown. So everybody head on out there. It's going to be a great 2 hours. So as soon as you're done watching the show next week, head on out to Overtime Sports or get there, get in line, because, you big opportunity to meet a WWF superstar. But also, even bigger news, for those of you that are watching the show next week, D'Lo Brown will be on the show next week live. What do you think of that, role model? Let's see if you treat him like you would treat someone like even colder.
You see, D'Lo Brown has. Hey, if he was still the D'Lo Brown of old, excuse me, I would probably have to, probably smack him around the head a few times. But as you see, he's finally making a change for the better. He's finally becoming a respectable wrestler, running in there, jumping people for no reason at all, like you're supposed to do in the ring. And now I can honestly say I like the man.
I don't know, champ. I issue you a challenge, Rick. I dare you to say something to D'Lo that he won't like.
Well, it depends. Now, if D'Lo Brown starts going and becoming this fan favorite little sissy that, all the guys that you two cheer on is, well, then maybe I'll just have to smack, bam, just smack him upside the head and be like, that's what I think of you.
Yeah,
but
I dare
honestly,
you too.
He's kind of become a respectable wrestler.
Anyway, let's get into the news headlines. Of course, everybody knows the biggest news, of course, is either the higher power, and then, of course, the news about Sable suing the World Wrestling Federation. As of this week, she's supposedly quit or been suspended or whatever. Either way, she's not right now currently with the WWF, even though she is under contract, and is turning around and suing him for $110 million. What's your views on that, role model?
Well, here's my views on this one. First of all, Sable is nothing but a money-hungry pig. But then again, what's the definition of woman? Money-hungry pig.
Oh, come on.
So I'm not even worried
There
about
you
that.
go already.
That's just nothing but what you expect from her anyway. $100 million, Sable, you won't see a dime of it. Or Rena, or Renee, Mero, whatever your name is. You aren't going to see a dime of that money. It's stupid.
You honestly don't think she's going to get not a red
Okay,
cent? I look for Vince McMahon to probably sell out with her, even though I don't think she should get that much either. I mean, but I look for, in all honesty, he's got so much bad pub head right now.
Wait, John.
Why not have him settle out?
Vince McMahon made her. first of all, Sable is owned by Vince McMahon. Her name is, how do you pronounce it? Rena or Renee Mero? Rena Mero. Okay, well that's her name, all right. And you know, Sable is owned and made by Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon made her what she is today. Probably bought all the parts too, if you know what I'm talking about. So I mean, and she's gonna try and sue him. And then the big thing is, well, you know, he's gonna try and make, you know, he wanted me to lose my top in an evening gown match. You lost more than your top in Playboy. But then again, she is blonde, so she probably forgot about that.
Okay, well, with that in mind, let's step on over to BS. We hear you got a little bit of late-breaking stuff for us. Lay it on us.
Well, I just wanted to cover last week's questions first. We had a question from a caller, who was Max Moon? It was Conan at the house shows, but Chris Champion on TV. So that's who Max Moon was. It was a character WWF developed about 8 years ago or so. Tatanka Chris Chavis is out of the business at this time. He had a pretty big push with the WWF a few years back. He was an Intercontinental Champion. And we like to thank Chris the Brain from Parma for that information. Also, I'd like to roll on with the trivia question right now.
Okay.
And question this week is, when Kamala was in the WWF, who was his handler? The man, not his manager, but the handler of Kamala. What was his name? And that'll be the trivia for the week.
Who in the heck do you think's going to get that question?
You, role model.
Man, I'm going to tell you what. Just about. That's probably the only one that'll get this question. We got too many retards that like John over here that are going to be trying to answer the thing. Too much white trash that they can't afford to go out and buy an atlas to find out who this is. Sorry, guys. You'll never get the answer.
I got one other update. The July 26th World Wrestling Federation show at the Gund Arena is not a pay-per-view. It is, however, a Monday Night Raw. And also, they return to the Gund Arena next Sunday night. And I have that card for the fans. If you want to roll that out,
Yeah,
John?
go ahead.
Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Triple H. The Undertaker defends the World Wrestling Federation title versus The Big Show. Badass Billy Gunn versus the Road Dogg. In a no-holds-barred match, Ken Shamrock with Test takes on Bradshaw with Farouk. In a strange tag team match, The Godfather teams up with Jerry the King Lawler versus the Blue Meanie and Gold Dust. And a hardcore triple threat match, Hardcore Holly, Al Snow, and Steve Blackman in a triple threat. And then the Hardy Boys take on Too Much. So that's the Gund Arena next Sunday night for the WWF.
And you know what? Speaking of Test, you hear the new rumors going around about who he's dating?
Him and Tori.
Tori, man. Of all people, Tori.
That's not even half the news compared to if you take a look at what's going on with Stone Cold and Deborah. Actually was confirmed that they have been out at a couple hot spots on the town.
Oh, yeah.
And,
I heard they were very nice, too.
Hey, I have to give, again, my favorite wrestler, Stone Cold, I have to take my hat off to that because, hey, fine choice you made there.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm pretty proud of him. I can't believe, you know, he's making all this money now. I mean, I guess anybody will stoop down to an ugly man who looks like trailer park trash just for the money. I mean, she was married to Mongo for how long? You know, and like she's a looker. I think maybe Deborah's problem is she's blind. What do you guys think?
I
mean, that's probably it.
Anyway, also some more news coming as of tonight. Like I said, later on we're going to reveal the higher power to you. You know, there was a poll taken. I was sitting there watching. You know, we don't usually use the internet a whole lot, very little actually. But there was a poll going on. Let me give you some of the results on what the actual people think the higher power is, and then we'll get into how we found out our information. Okay, some of the poll, 37% of people out there, not just in this area, but whoever has the internet ability, 37% people say it's the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. 20% are saying it's Vince McMahon. 18% are saying it's Linda McMahon. 16% Ted DiBiase, and 9% Brother Love. You know, we're not saying that any of these are wrong. We're not saying any of these are right. We will, like I said, reveal it later, so stay with us, and later on we're going to let you know who the higher power is and how we came about getting this information.
Why do they say Brother Love, man? Brother Love loves you. Maybe they don't realize that.
I don't know where they got that at either. You know, also another big thing this week, of course, you know, Owen Hart, we covered that show last week and all that stuff with that. You know, there was a thing on the internet that was kind of interesting. Like I said, we don't usually go a whole lot to the internet, but Vince McMahon supposedly wrote a letter discussing what actually happened at the confrontation with the Harts at the funeral. And he said something on the lines of, he paid for a lot of stuff, such as the flowers, such as the buses for people to get there, such as the speakers for the fans to hear the funeral inside. And actually, Martha Hart returned it in the Calgary Sun newspaper, returned this letter and basically totally trashed Vince McMahon, saying stuff in the line as, oh, he did some of what he said he did, but the only reason why he did it was for publicity for the show. And she did admit, in this letter, he said that she said it was okay for him to put parts of the funeral on the WWF Raw, which was Memorial Day, and turned around and said that she never gave him permission. She said, hey, you know, he just did it for his things, and they really, I mean, really bad. She said, although she does admit she doesn't want to get in a publicity war with him, but
well, you got to understand, Martha Hart's got, like, you know, the problems with her husband.
Yeah, but she had to know if she said, go ahead and use it on the show or not.
That's probably on her mind. The thing that bothers me the most is when Vince McMahon at the funeral walked up to Bret the Hitman Hart, and he walked up to him and said, Bret, man, I have a lot of plans for you if you ever come back to the WWF.
Nobody really knows if that's even...
Oh, come on. Why would Bret lie? He's the Hitman. Hitmen don't lie.
You think he's going to go back to the WWF?
No, I do not.
I don't think he will either. What about as far as Davey Boy Smith there, though? You know, they're saying he wants to come back to the WWF to avenge Owen, come back, you know, even though I don't see how he's going to do that right now, but...
Maybe he'll be the Blue Britain.
Oh, you're sick. Oh, gosh. Anyway, let's go over the ratings also. You know, last week we had the ratings for Raw were 6.3, Nitro 3.3. Again, I don't know if it's because of Owen or if it's just the usual butt-kicking stance that the WWF does with Raw.
Sounds to me like some sponsors are going to get their money back. Well, I wonder if it's official.
Was that from now on, or was that for...
Maybe it was for that last week, but if it's from now on, then... Man, I wish we put some sponsorships up on their show.
Yeah, really, get all your free advertising. Anyway, like I said, as far as all that's going down, there's a lot of other stuff going on as far as Eric Bischoff made a public statement saying that he really feels that the WWF is going to take a big downfall and announced that, hey, he is losing supposedly 2 major sponsors that are sponsoring the WWF, and that'll be interesting to see what happens with that. So, I don't know, the WWF could be in a world of trouble since they got the bad pub from Sable, since they get the bad pub from Owen Hart. What do you think of that?
I don't.
I can see you really care, huh?
Yep.
Also, you got an update on Eddie Guerrero?
Eddie Guerrero? He got in a car accident. No, for real. Eddie Guerrero, actually expect to see Eddie Guerrero back in the ring very soon. He said he wants to wrestle. He was already on Monday Nitro. Did something. Look at this. Props in the background are falling down over here. Everything shatters when I start speaking. Anyway, but expect to see him wrestling soon. He said he plans on wrestling within this month. So that's some good news.
Yep. Also, you know, we like to bring up...
That's not real believable.
Yeah. Anyway, also we'd like to bring up that we're going to have a contest here. We're going to announce more about it later on in the show as well. We're going to have a contest here where the grand prize, somebody out there will have the chance to come and be a guest on our show and, you know, go out to lunch with us after the show like we so often do. We're going to reveal how you can do that later on in the show because we're going to have a big fast food. Also,
nothing over $5. You're paying if that's the case.
Also, tomorrow night again, biggest wrestling party. We had a pretty good turnout last week. The role model was there. I was there. BS was out there. El Dorado's Pizza Pie in Kent. You know, we've received a lot of emails on how to get out there. So let me go ahead and make that kind of clear now. It's on 43. It's behind the BP there. If you go up Water Street, you'll see the little El Dorado. It's on the corner of Water Street and Bowman, 43 and Bowman. And right in there, this little parking lot. Come on out there. It's El Dorado's Pizza Pie. Come on out there for the biggest wrestling party, of course, and had a lot of fun last week. What did you think of that? A lot of people were talking to you last week. Yeah.
You know, I have one question about it. Am I a city worker? Is that what I am? Because there was so much white trash at this thing, man. I felt like I was just like, I felt like I should grab everyone and just throw them in the back of a dumpster or something. I'm not a city worker. You know what I'm saying, John? I won't be there this week.
Oh, my God. Anyway, also, another thing with the news that we like to, like I said, at any time you guys want to give us a call, let us know what's going on. Big thing going on tonight, which you predicted, China and Nicole Bass, as early as tonight, could start their feud.
Well, I didn't predict it. I just said it should happen. I said it should happen for a while, but you know what? They could start their feud, but in all reality, will China have the balls to wrestle her?
That'll be interesting. All right, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we got a lot of stuff to cover. We'll go over a couple more things in news. We're going to take some of your calls. So when we get back, stay tuned. We're also going to reveal the higher power. All my life, I wanted something to do with pro wrestling. I didn't care if it was a pro wrestler, a manager, an announcer. Hell, I'd even be the water boy. It was my dream to be a part of pro wrestling, and that's why I'm thankful for this opportunity.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirno, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
And he wants to be a wrestler.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up. Here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We'd like to say that the champ, the role model, and BS, all thank you for joining us in. Also, if you want to drop us a line at any time, you know, like I said, this also is the address for the contest we were mentioning. What we're going to do is we're going to have like an imaginary tournament here. So what we need you to do is grab a postcard, drop a letter, do something, send your name and your address. And this is for a contest. You could send it to Pro Wrestling Weekly, P.O. Box 2170. That's Akron, Ohio, 44309. What we want you to do is preferably like a little postcard or something, you know, just write your, or a piece of paper, however you want to do it. I want you to write your name, your address, and a phone number we can contact you at. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a tournament here. And the deadline, you want to get this sent in by July 4th because the tournament's going to start July 11th. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a tournament, and every week we're going to go through like a round. And then finally, until whoever wins the whole tournament, according to like an imaginary type thing, what we do, of course, it's all a matter of luck. Whenever if you happen to be the champion, we're going to be giving away prizes. Our grand prize, of course, is going to be you're going to be a guest on the show for the week, and you're going to go out to lunch with us afterwards. So if you guys are anyone out there that's interested in being a part of that, coming out to see what we do on the show every week, you'll be a part of it for 1 week. Drop us, like I said, drop us a line. Let us know your name, address. Send us your name, address, and your phone number we can contact you at Pro Wrestling Weekly, P.O. Box 2170. That's Akron, Ohio, 44309. And again, deadline's July 4th. Okay, role model, BS. We got a guy, Mikey G. He's also kind of a little informant correspondent with the show also. He's got some news that he'd like to reveal to us, so we'd like to go to him right off the bat. Hi, Mike, you there?
Yeah, hey, guys.
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good. The first thing, big news, you know, Rush Limbaugh. Somebody sent me an email. His name is Michael Stockwell. He was listening to the Rush Limbaugh radio show. And he was talking about the whole WWF Owen Hart dying scenario, and he was really making a mockery of it. And I found out he, at the end of his, at the end of that whole deal, he started playing as Raining Man.
Yeah, Rush Limbaugh you're talking about?
Oh, right. Well, he started playing that, and Rush got a lot of heat off that and stuff. I found out that from Michael Stockwell. So what'd you say about that?
Now, you're saying that was Rush Limbaugh that was saying this stuff?
Yes.
You know, but what's Rush Limbaugh? He's a disgusting fat body. I mean, where does he get off trying to talk about wrestling?
I don't know. He's been very, I don't know what the word for it is, but...
I mean, his claim to fame is being nothing but a big sack of cellulite walking around the street. I mean, you know, bashing Democrats. In all reality, I'm the role model. I'm not Republican, I'm not Democrat. You know, I'm the role model. You know, you select me. But I'm just saying, you know, what's up with, you know, this guy's nothing but a disgusting fat body whose hardest sport he's ever done was play chess. And he's going to try and, you know, talk about a wrestler who died in the ring?
Yeah, he never says anything nice about anything. He just has to criticize everything, but that's what he does. But also in other news, I just want to say, first of all, rumor killer. I've gotten a lot of emails saying Mike Tyson might be the higher power. That's totally off. He's not coming back. I don't know how that got started. He's not coming back to be the
I think it probably got started because, I mean, if you think about it, they're trying to say, hey, Austin and Tyson had their words before. And how I think the Mike Tyson thing got started was a fan that was at the WWF event I think he said something that on the lines of, oh, well, I saw under the cloak, which obviously he possibly could have, but I doubt it, said that the guy was black, and, you know, the guy that they're thinking it could be the higher power would have been something like Mike Tyson.
I'm hearing it. Maybe he heard someone go, man, I'm about to bite your ear when I get in the ring with you. And they probably figured that, you know, it was obviously Mike Tyson for that, but, you know, it could have been a lady's voice.
Yeah, it could have been. Anyways, in other news, that September's In Your House. I don't know if you've heard yet, but it'll be titled In Your House, Mean Street. And what I'm hearing right now, it might be main event or pre-main event of Shane versus Vince. So it should climax around September. So.
September, huh?
Yeah. So also, last Raw, they were hinting that Goldust, Blue Meanie, D'Lo, and Mark Henry feud may heat up pretty soon.
That'll be a good match.
Yeah.
And for Mikey Whipwreck update, hasn't been talked about in a while, but his ribs and upper back are still in poor condition, and he just began physical therapy.
That's right, he's a jobber.
Well, you let the man talk.
I'm just playing with you, Mikey G. Go on.
And some sources are telling me online that it is not totally true, but it has been talked about. Raven has been recruiting. He's been talking to Tommy Dreamer, I'm hearing.
Yeah, I heard that also.
All right. Also, well, I got 2 bits on Mark Merrow. I don't know if you talked about this already, but his father, Harold Merrow, passed away.
Just passed away, yeah, we heard that. That's good.
That's good.
We didn't, I mean, not good, but we didn't mention it. That's what I'm saying. That's good that he brought that up. Let me correct myself.
And the fans hate me, you know.
He's supposed to be ready by July, by Fully Loaded is when he's supposed to return, and I don't know if he'll be ready by then, but the plans are to have him heat up the hardcore division with newcomer Vicious, Vic Grimes, and Road Dogg will probably be in that, you know, in the hardcore division too. And other news, Jim Cornette, he's really pushing for the Brood and the Hardy Boys backstage. He thinks they have.
Hey, yeah, they are a talent. I mean, they are pretty good.
He's been pushing for him actually for quite some time. For the last like 2-3 weeks, he's been actually very outspoken about pushing for him.
All right, hey Mikey, you got I hear you got a couple websites you like to promote.
Okay, yeah. Well, I work at 2 websites. One of them is pwiwrestling.com. The other one's kind of an awkward saying, but it's wrestling.com.
Okay, that's Mikey G. Everybody, he's one of the inside correspondents for the Pro Wrestling Weekly crew here. You know, you heard about next week, Overtime Sports. D'Lo Brown's going to be there, right?
Oh, a few of my buddies will catch on over there.
What's that?
I'll see if a few of my buddies want to come with me down there.
Yeah, everybody should come on out.
Yep, ride your bikes.
All right, Mike, hey, thanks for joining us.
All right, bye.
All right. That's good. I can't believe you're so rude to everybody that we talked to on the phone.
Hey.
What's your point there, role model?
I thought I was being nice to the guy. Kid.
Anyway, let me mention one more time before we go to the phones here. D'Lo Brown will be on the show next week, so everybody tune in for that. Not to mention, D'Lo Brown will be out at Overtime Sports June 13th. That's next Sunday from 1 to 3. That's brought to you by Overtime Sporting Goods. That's brought to you by Repair That Glass. It's also brought to you by the New World Wrestling Club, and it's brought to you by Pro Wrestling Weekly. So next week on the show, stop on, tune us in and then stop on out to Overtime Sports. D'Lo Brown, WWF superstar. It's not an imitator. It's not a lookalike. It's the man. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and go to the phone and see what some people out there.
Finally.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi.
What's up?
Up to about 3 seconds.
Someone's yelling, give me the phone. What's up?
What's up?
Okay, next caller.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, John, how's it going?
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey, just want to say to the idol over there, looks good with that belt on his shoulder.
Yeah.
He looks good with it, huh?
Yeah, he does. Keep up the good work there, idol.
All right.
Why does he call you
Yeah,
idol?
I just wanted to say I've heard a lot of stuff and read a lot of stuff here of late on the Owen Hart situation, and they were complaining about the fact they didn't stop the pay-per-view while they were working on him, and a lot of parents were upset because they were working on him in front of their kids.
Well, the thing is, honestly, if you were doing this job, like if you were in Vince McMahon's shoes, would you have stopped the pay-per-view?
No, I wouldn't have personally, no.
And besides that, does Vince McMahon, and I agree with what you're saying there. Vince McMahon, for the people that are complaining about it, Vince McMahon does not have, like, the crisis control guide where he just knows what to do if someone dies in the ring. This is not expected to happen, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he probably panicked, and of course he let the show go, but you know what? I'd rather have a couple thousand angry people than, a couple million angry people that paid for the pay-per-view and went to see the show.
Oh, so now you got the numbers.
Hey, I'm the role model.
Right. I've got the answer to the trivia question, too.
Okay, what is it?
Kimchi.
Kimchi, yes. Correct.
Kimchi. All right, that's great. What we're going to do is we're going to give you, if you want to, are you going to go out and see D'Lo Brown?
I could, yeah.
Okay, well, you could. Well, if you want to meet, we're going to be out there as well. If you want to come out there, we'll make sure you get an autographed picture of D'Lo Brown.
All right, sounds great.
All right.
Thanks, John.
Thanks. Hi, you're on the air.
What's up, John?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how come you guys didn't go to NWW last night?
How come we didn't go to NW? How do you know we weren't there?
I was there.
And I'm sure you've seen everyone in attendance when you went to an NWW card.
No, we weren't there. That's right. He caught us. Actually, we had other appearances to make, so that's why we didn't show up. Who is this?
Steve from Son Riders that one night.
Oh, so you were out there?
What, Monday?
Did you just go out? Oh, I mean, did you just go out there to see us or to see NWW?
No, I won tickets the first night I went to Eldorado.
Oh. You're going to be out there again this Monday?
Yeah.
That's cool. You got a question for us?
Not really.
Yeah, why weren't we at NWW?
Yeah. All right, thanks for calling. Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, yeah, this is directed toward the role model. Are you going to be out at the pizzeria on Monday?
I doubt it.
You doubt it.
Yeah, why? What's going on?
Well, this is the plain dealer guy calling from a couple weeks ago. It seems like you didn't have the nuts or the nuggets to talk to me the other night, so I was figuring I'd make a trip down from Cleveland to...
I didn't have the nuggets.
Hey, now you're the guy, you're the plain dealer hotline guy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now, how didn't I have the nuggets to talk to you?
Well, you hung up.
Well, that's because, you know, I mean...
I think you're a big, huge muscle guy like yourself there with the belt on.
Well, look, a big, huge muscle guy, I mean, you're on a phone, man. You know, like I said before, you're sitting on that used couch right now. You know what? You know, you're supposed to intimidate me? I own you, obviously. You keep watching my show. You keep calling me. You know, I don't want to hear it.
Hey, let's get this out in the open. Do you work for the plain dealer?
No.
Okay, you do listen to their hotline all the time?
Not all the time.
Okay. Did you listen to it this week at all to find out who the higher power was?
No.
Okay, neither did we. We're kind of hoping you did because we were trying to get through. Yeah.
What is the number?
Is it a free? Is it a free number?
It's a free number.
Yeah. Why don't you give us that number here? We're going to give them a call here and find out who they say the higher power is, and we'll see if we get our information from them.
216-999-5463.
Coming out to Eldorado's Monday night?
Don't know.
All right.
Yeah, you should come on out. That's pretty wild. All right, so, yeah, now, you know, as soon as you mentioned that other people...
Hey, real quick.
Yeah.
Extension 1313.
Extension 1313. What do you do? After you dial the number, you got to dial an extension number?
Yeah, there's probably a few different things on there. There's a whole bunch of different listings that they do on
And
there.
it is free?
It's free.
Okay.
It may be, well, long distance for you to call up there, but the call's free.
Okay.
Long distance phone call. How many people come out to Eldorado?
We have pretty good turnout. Pretty good turnout. You should stop on out.
Let me try to get out there one time.
All right. You just want to get to the role model, or
Just want to piss them off, that's it.
You can't piss me off. It's just, you know, you got to make sense when you're calling up here. These counts.
Anything else?
Oh, that's it. We'll call back next week if we find something to bust on them about.
All right.
All right.
All right. Hi, you're on the air.
Yeah, I got the answer to your trivia question.
Well, we already got an answer for it, but what do you think it was?
Wasn't it Kim Shi?
Yep, that was right, but you're a little too late.
Oh, I got a question then.
Okay.
What's going on with Goldberg?
Goldberg?
Goldberg's out. He's injured.
He's injured.
Plus, he's
Go ahead.
having,
Take it instead of us cutting each other off.
Yeah, instead of you rudely cutting me off as usual, why don't I just
Go
tell
ahead
you?
and speak, role model. You're the man.
Yes, I am. That's true. Goldberg has an injured ankle, you know, and he's going to be out probably to 4 to 5 more weeks. But he's also kind of angry about his contract status, and from what rumors are floating around, he's even thinking about retiring from wrestling if they don't restructure his contract. So who knows?
A match between him and Bret Hart probably won't happen?
Did you see either one of them?
No.
I mean, who knows if Bret Hart will ever want to come back to wrestling? I mean, from what he's saying, he will probably be back within 2 months, but who knows?
Okay. Do you guys got any more trivia questions?
No, not right now. We might come up with something a little bit later, but...
All right. You suck.
All right. Anyway, we're going to have to take another commercial break. When we come back, we're going to take some more calls, and like I said, later in the show, we're still going to reveal who the higher power is. We're also, when we come back, we're going to call this plain dealer hotline, since this guy thinks we get our information from them. We're going to call them to see who they believe is the higher power, and we're going to show them who the boss is. Yeah, watch them be right.
Be right.
All right, when we come back, we're going to do all that.
Let me help you out of your chair, Grandma. Grandma. Hey, what up? This is Jay Music.
Hey, man, it's Randall from Clerks.
And you're watching Rubber City Wrestling. Real pro wrestling, not that flippy stuff.
Rubber City. Isn't that what they call James Franco's bedroom? Guy orders condoms by the pallet.
Snoogans.
Hi, my name is Paul Rhodes. Welcome to the Rhodes Marketplace. We're over here at 1148 Cleveland Road in Sandusky, Ohio, 44870. Our hours are Friday, Saturday, 9 to 6, and Sunday, 12 to 6. We're a hybrid venue, so we have crafters, artists, bakers, all different kinds of stuff in here with all of our vendors. We're still a growing business. We're in our first month now. We have a splatter paint room where you can go in there and throw paint at your family, your friends, paint a canvas while you're in there. And on top of that, we're also working on a rage room, which will be open by the beginning of June. You need to come out and check us out. Thanks.
Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Right off the bat, also would like to mention again about the contest, first of all. You know, if you guys want to get into this imaginary contest, what it is, we're going to have an actual tournament. We're going to show the brackets every week. We're going to, as many calls, the deadline is July 4th, so send your name and address to us. You can do that at P.O. Box 2170, Akron, Ohio 44309, and you send that, of course, to Pro Wrestling Weekly. Also, I'd like to say that Damon's on June 14th is a tournament draw. They're having a free tournament where you play the NWO WCW Thunder. It's for the PlayStation, so any of you guys that are good at that game, going out there, sponsored by the Circuit City. Go out there, enter yourself in the tournament. First prize is $50 gift certificate from Circuit City and a $50 gift certificate to Damon's itself. That's the Damon's at Chapel Hill Mall. So head on out there, check that tournament out. Like I said, the drawing is going to be on June 14th. Tournament begins on June 15th, the day after Flag Day. So I'd like to tell everybody to get on out there. Also, if you have a small business and you want to advertise with us, we've had some emails and everything about that. Give us a call at area code 330-922-4286. We can help your business out. As you can see, we have a lot of people watch the show.
You can also email us. We'll also hook you up from
any
that.
which way, however. Anyway, let's go to you real quick with an ECW report before we head to the phones.
All right, yeah, a lot of fans always want to know what's going on in the ECW. We've got a little news this week. Jerry Lynn's scheduled to be getting a big push. As you know, some people really thought he was going to get the TV title from Rob Van Dam a little while back. Looks like they're going to refocus on Jerry Lynn because of the other departures of the other wrestlers. So look for him to get a real big push. Also, Rob Van Dam is going to be in an upcoming movie called Crunch. And the assault case involving Jerome Young, New Jack, he was ruled innocent on that for the assault. Two big stories. Acclaim, when the WWF expires their video game with Acclaim in November, ECW is going to step right in and come up with the ECW Acclaim video game. And also the biggest news for ECW this week is it's a virtual lock now that they've already started selling advertising. ECW will start appearing on the Nashville network, TNN, on September the 10th. That's Friday nights at 8 p.m. So that could be a big thing for ECW. They really got to now focus on locking in the wrestlers, getting some contracts, because if they're going to start this, they're going to need to really start pushing this big time. So RoleModel, I don't know. I mean, Shane Douglas has said Heyman's not interested in getting him back.
I wouldn't read into that.
I mean, they're going to have to go out and do some serious recruiting, and if Raven's out there recruiting people like Dreamer, I don't know where, if ECW and TNN are going to have a real good relationship come September. I mean, the war is on. Well,
Dreamer's kind of pretty much washed up in the ECW anyway.
Yeah, thanks a lot, BS. Thanks a lot, man. Tell your dad I said hi.
Anyway, let's go back to the phones. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I was looking online, and I happened to find that the WWF is looking for announcers. But here's the thing. They weren't looking at, like, a wrestling website. They were looking at legitimate broadcast website. And I'm just wondering, is JR's face finally going to melt off there, man? I mean, because he looks like hell on Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Are you serious about this? Or are you
I'm dead serious. This is no BS, man. No BS. This is true. They're looking for announcers, and they want tapes and stuff. And, And I think the role model should send his little toothpick arms down there and try to get a little action from Vince.
Toothpick arms, man.
Look at them arms, baby. Why don't you flex for me?
I don't know. I'd have to vote for Jeff Foreman in the next announcement.
Solid steel and sex appeal, baby. What you talking about?
Oh, that's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what you call that.
Yeah, well, you know, it's not no disgusting fat body arms like you're probably setting up with, you know, but, you know, it's arms, you know. Hey, at least I'm in shape there, buddy.
Hey, dog, I got off the phone with your mom. She had a different definition for sex appeal, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I don't go for the
Right
moms.
here.
I go for your sisters. They're the freaks.
Ah!
Come on, man.
All right. You're on the air.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up? From that loud, all that loud and exciting to,
Yeah,
hey, how you doing? What's up?
Not much. Hey, role model, you're the man.
Thanks a lot. You're right. Well, he is.
I know.
See? I mean, hey.
Carry the show, man.
You're a smart man. These two guys here, they're laughing and stuff, but they don't seem to realize I understand when you're correct.
Hey, I had a question. I've been watching you guys ever since you started on the show. You were saying how Steve Austin, his original name before Stone Cold was Stunning Steve Austin, right? But wasn't he the ringmaster at first?
Yes, he was.
Yep.
And then, okay, because the trivia question.
Smuggling gimmick thing. He was.
Well, we never had a trivia question on what he was.
It was just right before Stone Cold, I guess.
Yeah, I thought you had a trivia question a long time ago.
If it was, and it was probably put on by the champ, and if he was wrong, what else is new, right?
I am the doctor of trivia. You're nothing.
Did I call you the champ? My mistake, as we see. The former champ. I'm watching the cameraman over here scratching his butt, man. It's just kind of, it's throwing me off a little bit. Hey, sorry, man.
No problem.
Yeah, that ought to get a million calls. All right, you're on the air.
Role model, do you want me to come down there and beat your ass?
Oh, my Lord. What are you, I'm going to get beat up by the baby I sit? You know, come on now. Your parent pays me $5 an hour to watch you. You know, be good.
I'm going to whip your ass, right?
Go sit down in the corner. You know.
A timeout.
Yeah. Take time out. Okay.
I'm not an NWW. I'll get you in the ring and beat you down.
Oh.
Somebody in the background was making
Yeah, I know. Well, who's writing your script for you, kid?
Mama. Your mama.
Oh, tell Mom to stop it.
Carol Lee show?
Come on, man. Yeah, I know.
Ah, you're on the air.
Yeah, hi. I have a couple questions and some news for you guys. The first one is Alex Wright was on WCW like 5 months ago, and his hair was dyed black, and he was like sitting in the crowd. Is that going to lead to anything?
No, they put a hold on that gimmick because of the shooting that took place in Denver in that school, because he was wearing a trench coat, you know, and he just the way they had it, they figured it would look bad if they were to go ahead with that gimmick all of a sudden, you know, after the shooting. So I don't know what they're going to do now. They might give him a new one, or they might just let him come back with that a little bit later after things settle down.
All right, and I have some news for you guys. Yesterday in Buffalo, New York, Sid beat Rob Van Dam for the television title.
Did he?
Yes. So just to let you guys.
Oh, see?
Hey, what was the little nose flinch there you just did over that? Was that like a
hey, that was just,
hocus pocus? Or?
That was a vibe thing. That was a vibe thing.
That is confirmed?
Yes, I was there.
Hey, all right. Well, you heard it here first then. Pro Wrestling Weekly, our callers.
Is that a TV taping or anything like that?
It was just a house show.
I'm sure it'll be on TV then if it was for a title change.
I have one more question. What was that thing with D'Lo Brown and Mark Henry last week on Raw?
Gold Dust TV. That's what GDTV stands for. Gold Dust TV.
All right, thanks.
New angle they're working up with him, so let's see if it'll work.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up?
Hey, I tell you what, this is the king of all fall guys, the ultimate jabroni, and I could still beat the role model for that plastic title.
Okay, we're talking to Barry Horowitz, and he's telling me he can beat me. I don't see it happening there, Barry.
Hey, now you know that's coming back over to the champ here after the next pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, we'll see. I can beat the both of you together. Tell you what, though.
Off.
You guys are doing a good thing here, and the guys in Cleveland up here support these guys' sponsors because it's pretty cool right now, and not often we have something like this. So good job, guys.
Hey, all right. Thanks a lot.
I got one thing.
Uh-huh.
What's the scoop on that Sable thing?
She's suing the World Wrestling Federation. I mean, it's been all over the newspapers as well.
I got it.
Yeah, go ahead and go over it. $110 million. She's not happy with what's going on with the World Wrestling Federation. She got into a big backstage heat with Vince McMahon, and which obviously it has been going on. She feels she's been put into angles that she doesn't like. She feels that she's been,
She's worried about. All right, it says. All right, the suit alleges unsafe practices and sexual harassment within the WWF. Sable says she was supposed to lose her top accidentally and expose her breast, as if she didn't expose her breasts on purpose in Playboy during the evening gown match with Deborah a few months ago. Of course, that ending was changed when she refused to comply. She says she also was asked to do a lesbian angle, which, hey, I think is a good a good angle for her, but, you know, she didn't want to do it. But then again, lesbians are my favorite people. You know,
What
which
should
also
be your favorite
she didn't
people
agree
is
to.
Hooked on Phonics, 'cause you sure can't read.
I know.
Your third grade education
Well, what I'm trying to do,
really making
what I'm
me
trying
sick.
to do, John, is trying to look up at the camera and read this thing, but in all reality, Sable News is no news to me, so I really don't read it. I just know I had it, you know, and she's got a bunch of other stuff, you know, so...
Basically, she is suing
Because
the
she's money
WW. Why don't you read
Her a millionaire?
What's that?
Already made her a millionaire once. Is that what she's upset about?
Yeah, maybe he didn't make her rich enough. I mean, he made her. She was nothing but a floor scrubber before that, a.k.a. housewife.
I think what it is women like her need to get paid double to take their clothes off.
Oh, man, no. Women like her need to be back in the kitchen making food for Mark Marrow
There you
himself.
go. You know, you're going to have every woman calling this now, and they're going to be like,
Wanting to cook for me.
I got a trivia for you guys. You guys into 80s NWA?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You guys know who consisted of the tag team of the New Breed in 1986?
I was just watching them the other night, and I was going to use that trivia question.
Oh, well, you can use it then.
Go ahead. Tell them who it is.
You tell me.
Don't tell them. Use it on
I'll tell one if you tell one.
Huh?
Chris Champion and who else?
Sean Royal.
All right, Sean Royal.
Oh, you know who Chris Champion later became?
Yeah, Max Moon. We just said that earlier in the
Oh,
show.
no. Yoshi Kwan.
Yeah, Max Moon.
The man of a million faces, I guess.
Max Moon was first Conan, then he
became
Paul
Diamond.
Who was later
Where did you get
Tito in the Orient Express.
Chris Champion.
Huh. All right. Hey, well, thanks for calling.
All right, thanks.
All right.
Messed up.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, guys.
What's up?
What's going on with Goldberg? They've been different rumors that says that Goldberg is retiring, or...
That's internet rumor stuff, man. You gotta.
Yeah, also, the role model, go ahead. You told them about this earlier.
Okay, yeah, I said about it earlier, but I'll repeat it again. He has an injured ankle. He'll be out for 4 to 5 more weeks. And plus his knees are hurting too, so, you know, he's getting everything, you know, fixed up, I guess. But, yes, he does want his contract restructured and everything, and has hinted that he may retire if they do not do it. But I don't expect him to do that.
Yeah, in all reality, do you think the WCW is actually going to let him retire? I mean, he is a gold mine for them. They will renegotiate something. He doesn't want that big of a raise, so, I mean...
Well, I don't really care about Goldberg anyway, so...
I mean, I personally don't like Greenberg myself.
As far as Sable goes, well, it'll get sold out. Of course, she ain't going to get no $110 million.
Right, I agree. She's not suing for 10, she's suing for $100 million.
And he said 100 million.
Oh. Hey, who do you think the higher power is?
Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, you keep watching the show. We're going to let you know who it is, all right?
Hey, thank you.
All right. Hi, you're on the air.
I got a little thing I want to tell the role model, that Wolfie D looking...
Wolfie D.
First of all, you're cool about the white trash thing. You know, you got that angle working right. But Ric Flair, come on.
What you mean, come on? Well, first of all, Wolfie D is a great wrestler, you know.
Yeah, and you've got a hubcap for a belt.
You know, that's a great wrestler. NWA doesn't know what the heck they're getting in Wolfie D. They need to give him the big push right now. Have him beat that Ogawa. I can't even pronounce the guy's name. He doesn't need to hold the title. Give it back to the man, Wolfie D. But, anyway, what were you saying? I lost all thought.
I called to tell you that your man Ric Flair is nothing compared to the great one. The Rock would lay the smackdown on his Rudy Poo candy ass.
Well, so you know, you're a little bit
I know.
irritated today, aren't you?
Well,
So you know,
Too much
The Rock
coffee.
is nothing. Yeah, too much caffeine on your diet this morning. You're supposed to drink a cup of coffee in the morning, not a pot of coffee in the morning. But anyway,
yeah.
now all The Rock is doing is, you know, he's playing the role of the old Ric Flair, but now he's starting to turn soft. Getting fans
Get
behind him.
real with
That's why
that
the
role
Rock,
model.
The Rock is nothing
You gotta
but
get
modern
that out of
day
Ric
Ric Flair.
Flair's butt.
Oh man, Ric Flair's the best, man. I mean, come on now. If you look at it, if you really look at it honestly, who is the greatest wrestler of all time?
Well, if I had to be honest, I'd have to say Hulk Hogan.
No, because Hulk Hogan's the greenest wrestler of all time, and he's actually considered one of the worst. He's
Now,
one of
wait
the
a minute here.
greatest
Hold on a minute,
draws of
role
all
model.
time.
You gotta go like
I'm talking
this.
about talent-wise.
You can't say talent. Talent-wise is just a matter of opinion. That doesn't
Talent-wise,
give you nothing in the world of wrestling, as you
Talent-wise,
know.
it's Ric Flair.
Talent-wise doesn't give you nothing. What
Ric
it counts
Flair,
for is who
Owen
puts
Hart,
the asses in
Bret
the
Hart
seats.
and Chris
Exactly.
Benoit would have to top off.
That's why the
top
champ,
four.
the champ. And you're Wolfie D's little brother.
Yeah.
All right, thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
There's nothing wrong with Wolfie D. I like the guy, for real.
Hi, you're on the air.
Hi, I would like to ask, I just had a question about the Repo Man. Do you know whatever happened to him?
He got repossessed.
Well, it's not funny, model.
That's
Switch him
not
up.
fun.
And who do you think you are talking about other people?
Repo Man's
Oh.
Barry Darso. He's had a couple other characters, been on Independence. He was Crusher Khrushchev, a couple other characters. He was Demolition Smash. So Repo
Crusher
Man...
Khrushchev was Brian Adams. Who told
he
you
was
that?
Barry
Shave his head.
Darso.
Shave his
We
head.
need somebody to call in here and confirm that Barry Darso was
I already had
Crusher
it
Khrushchev.
confirmed.
Brian Adams.
I already had it confirmed.
Well, hey, why don't you
had somebody arguing
why
with
don't
me
you
on
defend the title right now, role model?
Why don't you defend the title? I say
I
Barry
can't believe
Darso
you
is
said
Crusher
that.
Khrushchev.
Barry Darso is 5'8". There is no way he was Crusher Khrushchev.
Him and Nikita Koloff have
We might have a
Koloff
title
together.
thing here. Hey, we're gonna.
I challenge you.
That's why when Brian Adams, man, why do we have this moron on the thing? Because of his dad, of course. That's why Brian Adams, when he went to be in Demolition, he went as the name Crush, short for Crusher Khrushchev. Thank you very much.
All right, hey, well, we
got
to take a break here, guys, so you guys can beat up each other on the commercial break. When we come back, we're going to reveal the higher power and go over a couple more things, take some more calls.
I don't know. It was probably around 2, maybe 3 years ago. I'd be walking around in malls or walking down the street. Women would come up there and just want to be with me. Men, they'd just mimic things I do and more or less just try and follow in my footsteps. I guess that was probably the first time I realized that I was your role model.
Join the champ, John Potok, the boss's son, Bo Smirno, and your role model, Rick Lieb, Saturdays at noon for reruns of Pro Wrestling Weekly on the RCW Network on YouTube.
TNT Health, unmasking your potential. So, you want to look like the headline, Vinny DiMaggio? Here's your chance. Let's not be ridiculous. Nobody can look like Vinny. But if you need that energy before your workout, or you want to lose some weight, burn some fat, we got that. You want to build some lean muscle? You can get it at TNT. Or even if you just need the essentials, BCAAs, juiced up. Here at TNT Health, we carry it all. Come visit us at tnthealth.com.
Back, we had a nice little argument going on here about Crusher Khrushchev and all this other stuff here.
Yeah, I just hate being right and being told I'm wrong, you know.
Well, hey, if you guys know anything about this, give us a call. Let's see who. Are you guys behind the role model or are you behind BS? Okay, I know you got something there to promote there.
Man. All right, hey, all you role modelites out there who really want to get into some good entertainment, some stuff that's just completely against the law, like I agree with, we got the FTP Extreme, whatever the heck, Street Extreme going on here. These guys are nuts. These guys are the role models type of guys, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they don't care what they're doing. They're crazy. You have to get this thing, and our boy over here, former champ, will tell you how to get this thing.
Okay, well, this is a video brought to you by the Star Boys, which you did see on Channel 3 News. They were on there, and this is their video that, you know, Channel 3 did play some of it. You can get a hold of it at Impact Video. They're distributed by Impact Video. I know you can go to State 8, also the motorcycle place, and you can pick up the video there. It's Star Boys production. It's them riding motorcycles, and they are pretty crazy.
Weren't they on America's Most Wanted before or something?
Oh, here you go.
Oh, man. My type of guys right there, I'm telling you.
Anyway, pick up that video.
FBI
and,
after them and everything.
It's pretty crazy video. So if you guys like motorcycles and want to see
FBI,
some
the KGB,
crazy
everybody's
stuff,
after them. From all around the world. They're nuts.
they're rebels without a cause.
Oh, they're rebels, but their cause is to be on the bike. Have that steel horse between their legs and have willies pop between it. I don't even have a steel horse, and I know this stuff.
Also, let me bring up again the fact that next week here on the show, if you guys watch WWF, you know who D'Lo Brown is. WWF superstar D'Lo Brown will be on the show next week. Also, next Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. at Overtime Sports, D'Lo Brown's going to be out there signing autograph pictures. Go on out there, check him out. He's brought to you by Overtime Sporting Goods, Repair That Glass, Pro Wrestling Weekly, and New World Wrestling Club. So go out there, say hello to D'Lo Brown. You know, it's going to be a pretty fun time out there. Of course, I'll be out there, BS, and Role Model will all be out there to check out D'Lo Brown as well. But he'll be here on the show, and he'll also be out there, so make sure you get out there and say what's up to D'Lo. Also, once again, I want to bring up this address. If you guys want to get in our tournament here to be a guest on the show and go out to lunch with us, you could send in your name and address and phone number to Pro Wrestling Weekly, P.O. Box 2170. That's Akron, Ohio 44309. So, just send us your name, address. The deadline is July 4th, and the tournament will start July 11th, so make sure you get out there for that. Anyway, with all that in mind, you guys, a little argument going on here. Do we have a challenge here, or what do you want to do here?
How is he gonna
Boss's son here.
The belt is on the line. I challenge Rick.
I know.
Okay, so let's get this straight right now before we go to the phone. What are you saying?
I say Crusher Khrushchev in the old World Championship Wrestling, NWA, whatever, was Barry Darso, who later became the Repo Man, Demolition Smash. So he's saying that Barry Darso was Brian Adams with the NWO, who later became the Demolition Crush.
Yes. I know that's the case.
Okay, well, if you guys know, we'll see what's up. Hey, the boss's
right.
son might get his first title reign. I might have to get him for the title.
Boss son ain't gonna get no title reign.
We'll see what happens. Also, let's go back to the phones. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
Why don't you guys leave the role model alone?
I know. You know what? I'm disgusted that he would even challenge me.
No. Why would they challenge you, role model? I mean,
because you know what? Some people are not too mentally smart like the two of us are. I see.
Well, they don't call me the talk radio icon, Rickard Bryant.
You know what? And last time you called.
Wait a minute, hold on. He just gave himself a plug. Okay, go right ahead. What's your name?
Rudely cut you off last time you called.
Rickard Bryant. I'm on 1300 AM WERE on 3:16 AM Sunday morning.
What do you talk about?
All kinds of wrestling, independent wrestling, WWF, ECW.
So then, do you know the answer? Who's right here on the role model? And don't just say the role model because you like him.
Well, I'd hate to say this, but the role model's wrong.
Well, you know what? No, see, I'm gonna tell you right now. Don't touch things like that on me, BS, or we have to go real. Now, here? Put that on me.
Okay,
for a minute.
Go ahead.
Put that on me for a minute. And then how to switch the camera over? Okay, here we go. Welcome to 2935. Anyway, no, what I'm saying is there has been a big rumor that went around that it was Barry Darso, and it was printed all over the place. And because Barry Darso does look similar to Crusher Khrushchev. But trust me, it was definitely not Barry Darso.
The man cannot admit defeat is the problem here, fans.
I want to know something. Why does BS the boss?
On this?
Why does he keep talking into the damn speaker here?
Because he thinks the speaker's a microphone. No one said he was. BS does not stand for brain smart. BS stands for boss's son.
There was only one other time you were wrong, actually, and then the chump was right.
That didn't happen. What are you talking about?
The chump?
You said you didn't like the Legion of Doom, but they are the greatest tag team.
I didn't say I didn't like the Legion of Doom. I said that they weren't the greatest tag team of all time, which is the truth.
Rick actually thinks the Briscoe brothers were the greatest tag team
of all time. Yeah, the Briscoe brothers. No, the greatest tag team of all time was the
I'm
Midnight Express.
And of Pat Patterson.
All right, hey, we got to move on. Thanks for calling. Okay, what we're going to do here right now, we're going to reveal, first of all, how we got our higher power thing. First, before we go through all that, let's go ahead and, hello?
Hello? Model, who do you think you are? You think you just talk to people?
He's not a model.
Are you reading this from a paper? Are you reading this, kid? Come on, man. When your parents write you stuff. Huh?
For that belt.
Your old man.
Old man?
Yeah.
Let's get this right.
Okay.
He's far from a model. He's a role model. Let's get that right. We don't want to lose viewership here.
All right, thanks for calling.
Yeah, right, BS.
All right, we're going to call the Plain Dealer hotline here. It's a free thing here. We're going to give them a call and see who if they even mention who the higher power is. We're going to try to butt heads with them here, see what happens.
We don't want to be right.
Okay, maybe not. Try it one more time.
Number you are calling
has been disconnected due to being wrong all the time. There we go.
Boring.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Plain Dealer Quiz.
What?
You're not sure of the access code you want to enter. Hi, number one. Here's your Insider Wrestling Report for Friday. I'm back next on Tuesday with much more stuff going on. Should be an interesting weekend for the WWF with a live Sunday Night Heat, live WWF Raw. And, of course, the big question is, who is the higher power? Many people think it's going to be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. It is believed to be that it was Vince McMahon in the robe this past Monday night on Raw. However, that was just to throw a body into the robe. Who it is, maybe they don't even know. Names of Linda McMahon, Ultimate Warrior, Hogan, Tyson, Sid, Ultimate Warrior.
Said that already.
The list goes on and on.
Basically, you're stuttering for time, moron, and you don't know who it really is.
I think it might be. But we're just going to have to wait and see. Steve Mongo McMichael released by World Championship Wrestling. Lord Steven Regal back with World Championship Wrestling. He'll be coming in the next month or so. Foley will be out for 8 weeks with the injury to his knee. They teased it out as he'll be the Hunter Hearst Helmsley with the sledgehammer to the knee of Mankind, but he's going for surgery anyway.
We reported most of this stuff already, so if we get our information from him, we're running behind.
With the WWF, and Goldberg is seriously considering retirement from World Championship Wrestling.
There they go.
Goldberg, happy, told WCW his knee was injured, wanted to come off the road, said no, you'll stay out and do all the house shows. He said, I'm really injured. They said they didn't care, get on the road, and ended up getting a serious injury at the hands of Bret the Hitman Hart, to the point where Goldberg had...
All right, that's ridiculous. Anyway,
everybody he mentioned was wrong.
Right.
He didn't have one...
Okay, let me tell you how we got our little scoop here. We talked to a WWF wrestler. We're not going to mention who it was. You know, we don't want to get anybody in any kind of trouble. What it was we kind of got an email address from a good contact, and it turned out to be the person they said it was. We were talking to him, we were going through the thing, and we kind of set him up a little bit. We didn't tell him really who we were. What we did is we said, hey, we got a pool at work, and there's big money on it, and we wanted to know who it was. Well, this person figured, okay, well, I'll help you out, you know, this. And we said, hey, now, if we lose this pool, you know, we really can't afford it. We really need to know who it is. And I'll go ahead and let you reveal who the man said it was.
Stephanie McMahon, like I've been telling people all along that I thought it would be the best one. I don't know.
You heard it here on Pro Wrestling Weekly.
I've been saying in all my email things, though. I've been saying whenever I write a list of my top 5, and I always put Stephanie on the top of the list because I felt she would be the best one. So if anybody who watches...
You sure it ain't Bryan Adams?
Oh, my gosh. Look, kid.
Anyway, it's we're saying it's Stephanie McMahon. Of course, nothing's, you know, we're not even 100%. You know, hey, we could be wrong and look dumb. But anyway, we guarantee it's not Shawn Michaels. We know it's not Mike Tyson. We know it's not most of the people. We're saying Stephanie McMahon, and if it's Stephanie McMahon, if it's revealed, it's probably not going to be revealed tonight, though. They say it's going to be revealed tomorrow night. So either way, whatever, however, we're going with Stephanie McMahon, which none of the internet people say. You know, everybody, of course, the first question everybody says is, oh, well, that figure was way too big to be Stephanie McMahon. Well, let's tell you this. WWF purposely did that to make it a ploy because, hey, why? If you don't know who it is or you think you know who it is, what better way to make you watch next week than to throw a little ploy your way? So we're saying Stephanie McMahon. You heard it here first, Pro Wrestling Weekly, and that's who we're going to stand by.
Yep.
Anyway, with that in mind, let's go ahead and real quick go back to the phones. Hi, you're on the air.
Hey, sorry there, role model. It's definitely Barry Darso.
Please hand me my championship medallion.
Okay, nothing's
official.
We're gonna look in. We appreciate you calling. We're gonna look in the almanac.
I'm telling you, man.
Back in the tattoo on the left arm of Repo Man, we tried to cover up. It's like Harley Davidson wings and Crusher had the same tattoo.
Are you the one that called about the new breed?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. I made a mistake. It was Paul Diamond. I accidentally wrote Chris Champion because I was watching the new breed, and I would like to thank you for correcting me on that and all the fans.
Actually, Crusher Khrushchev was known as Crusher Darso in his early Mid-Atlantic.
Very early days.
Do a picture during the week if you want.
Okay, well we gotta get going here.
All right, bye.
When do I get my belt?
All right, we're gonna find out. We'll know what's up. We'll see what's up. Let me get these knocked out here. First of all, like I said, we're gonna be out at El Dorado's tomorrow night. We want everybody. We're trying to have the biggest crowd we ever had. Come out to the biggest wrestling party out there. El Dorado's Pizza Pie, that's in Kent on 43. If you want to give them a call at 676, it's food, 676-3663. Join us out there tomorrow night for El Dorado's. Also, next Sunday, D'Lo Brown on the show. It'll be pretty good. He's also going to be out at Overtime Sports, and that's brought to you by Overtime Sports. Repair That Glass, New World Wrestling Club, and Pro Wrestling Weekly. He'll be out there next Sunday from 1 to 3. Join us this week and every week here Sundays at noon for the biggest wrestling scoops out in the wrestling world, the champ, the role model BS. We all thank you, and we'd like to say, hey, we'll see you next week.
Hey, cut my music! Hey, all you sorry pieces of shit! If you can't be world champ, then at least dress like one. Overtime Sporting Goods in Ravenna has the wrestling shirts you want, not the sissy stuff. And don't forget your money, because they ain't no museum. Don't be a loser all your life. Go to Overtime for the hottest wrestling merchandise. And tell your friends. Mention this ad and get $1 off your T-shirt so we can find out if anyone watches this sorry station.